5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, nation. 148. Welcome to this beautiful day.
Holy, you already lost your voice. Fucking.
What happened?
What happened? I don't know. You ran a marathon fucking for like 10 minutes.
It was a little bit,
Chaos? Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
148! Welcome on YouTube and Soundcloud.
Yeah, we're gonna buy a seatbelt for him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Apparently I can't leave now.
No.
Alright, keep
This is
going.
episode 148. If you're listening to us, that doesn't make sense. If you're watching us on YouTube, you can listen to us on SoundCloud. If you're listening to us on SoundCloud, you can watch us on YouTube. America is blowing up. America is killing each other. America is having a civil war like no other right now. In the US of A, apparently greatest country in the world, is not the greatest country in the world right now.
It's crazy over there.
Yeah, what did you
The
say?
tickets to visit the
Visit who? Who?
United States.
Our borders are closed. We can't go there.
No, but inside the United States, if you want to go to different places, probably very cheap. Washington D.C. right now.
No, the flights are apparently really cheap. Domestic flights in the United States.
Yeah,
is
they
crazy.
pay you to fly.
Like, I was watching Fighter and the Kid, and they were doing shows in Houston, Texas, like comedy shows, and like airplane tickets were like $80 round trip from Los Angeles to Houston, Texas,
Nice.
right now. And yeah, there's just protests happening everywhere. And what were you saying about New York?
No,
Before?
they're looting right now New York City.
Yeah.
I mean, few places like Apple and Adidas and Best Buy.
And what else? What did you tell
An
me?
art gallery.
Yeah.
And they stealing some statues which is worth $10,000. I was showing, camera was showing, the guy was loading fucking stuff to his car.
Yeah.
You see a license plate.
Mm-hmm.
They're going away.
Yeah.
They're
so smart.
They're gonna catch them anyway.
The people are smart in U.S.
But what this is the big joke was like
Okay.
racist joke. I don't know why I
Oh
should say
no.
it, about black people and
Oh.
white people in the United States. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the joke was like this: the white people say
it's
almost
I don't like
150 million people.
Yeah.
No, I think it's 200 million people. No, 150 million is just black community. Total.
There's that many? Are you sure?
Yeah, 150 million. Then it's like just 50 million whites, and the rest is like mix. Asian.
Okay.
So they said we should send all black people back to Africa, 150 million.
Okay.
And the guy come and say, listen, it's too expensive. It will be more cheaper if we send this 50 million whites.
To Africa?
Yeah, so that was funny joke. Ha ha ha. But
well, ask Google, how many black people are in America?
hey Google, how many black people living in United States of America?
I found this on the web.
Oh, she doesn't have an answer for us? She can't give us statistics? What does it say?
Here you go.
How
The
many?
United States, third most popular country in the world, with estimated population is 329 million.
That's the normal population. But
Yes.
we want to know the black population. We want to know how many people of color live in the United States of America. We want to know. So what's happening?
Happening.
What do we got here?
We have
What does that say?
12%. Okay. On July 2016, white Americans are racist majority. African Americans are the largest racist minority, consisting estimated 12.7% of the population. Hispanic, Latino, Americans, larger. What the fuck? Why they don't give me numbers?
So wait, what does it say? 12% black? Is that what it says?
No.
What do you mean? No.
Hey Google. Hey Google. How many black people live in the United States?
Here are the top search results.
And
What do we get? Is there even stats on this? We can't even look up what's the population of black
Hey
people?
Google. How many people, thousands, live in the United States? Black people.
Now we're just gonna get population.
282.2 million, 2000.
How many blacks? I mean,
Right away. Doesn't even say, hey Google. It's just like right away. How many blacks?
no, because how you ask? Hey Google, how many black people live in USA?
Here's what I found.
12%.
Is it 12%?
The federal level, black African Americans, 12.6%.
Okay, so
There's
now.
2 or more races, 2.9%.
Okay, so there's 330 million people in the United States. So ask what's 12% of 330 million people.
Hey Google, what is the 12% from 300 million
Here's
people?
what I
Oh,
found.
you talk too slow.
Hey Google, what is 12% from 300 million?
Wrong. It's
The answer
330.
is 36 million.
So 36
No,
million blacks.
that's wrong.
What?
You have to give accurate numbers.
I give
There's
it 300.
330 million people that live in the
Oh,
United
okay,
States.
okay. Hey Google, what is 12.9% from 330 million?
These came back from a search.
What do we get? What's your answer? Let me ask.
No, it's here, Wait a second. It's 42,570,000.
I think that's wrong. I don't think that's wrong.
Okay, oh my god, can you just keep
You
going?
gotta learn how to say math.
Okay, one more time, you're gonna say.
Okay.
Hey Google,
What is 12.6% of 330 million?
The answer is 41,580,000.
So we're getting 41 million blacks in the United States. And how many did you say earlier you thought there were? 150?
150 million.
But really, there's only 41 million.
How you know that half of them don't even have green card?
What?
Like they
They
don't
have
social insurance
they're
number.
born there.
No, because they have so many kids. Nobody know.
What do you mean? The immigrants that they had issues with was Mexicans,
They was making
not
study.
blacks.
What?
Black people can't cross the border from Africa and swim across the ocean and sneak into America.
They're always sneaking over there.
No,
to the Mexico.
Mexico is sneaking. Spanish people.
Oh, anyway, so it's a lot of people over there is black.
Well, no kidding.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's just funny. Like we're two white guys,
Yeah, but
and
we-
we're not. And it's like we see it on the news every day, getting educated on it, and we still can't process what's happening.
But,
So I had to go and do research
No,
of
but
what's happening.
I know that's the stupid thing over there. Like I said, they hire these cops, no fucking training, no nothing, minimum wage, and this is what the fucking. And then he have a supposed to be cop, and then he have after a few years he gets so sick with this bullshit, he can't take the pressure, and he can't fucking. And he have like we call this. His soda going to his brain, and he's fucking fogging his brain, and he thinking he's unbeatable because he have a gun in his cab, and now he put down poor guy. You have to think, is so much shit happen with this violence. Today I see the unbelievable move. It's gonna be another bullshit. Was the barrier wall,
Okay.
and the guys surround 2 SUVs, cop cars.
Okay.
And he fucking run, uses the barrier wall, go to close to barrier wall, I mean the fence, and the people was here and around him, and he get panic and he fucking push with this like a plow, and he grab the people under. It's ridiculous what's going, because people get scared too in the cars. Fucking, oh fuck, we're gonna die. Because they don't give a shit about you what's going on inside if you're white.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's bad. They don't should fucking send the cops right now. They should be fucking not 1, 2 cars. It should be all fucking swipe with, you know,
From what I'm reading, there's
with a lot of cops going towards an army. And that's it. And clean the shit. You can't send individual cops because if they get catch, they're gonna be killed. That's crazy. People mad. And they mad, how they mad, they're doing stupid things in the heat of the moment, and then some innocent cop's gonna die. Innocent. Who was always good for everybody, But in this moment, they looking in this black people fucking, you know, enemy, and they're gonna kill them. It's so ridiculous. I don't understand. This is, I find out the United States of America is the stupid fucking country on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
With this yo-yo right now, who is the president, is a fucking retard. That's shame to the whole world. Look what's going on over it. You should fucking reform everything. How you hire people, background check. One fucking something bad, you out from the force. You can't be over there if you have a problems like angry managements and something. You have to go.
Mm-hmm.
If you do something stupid on this. You can scream, you can do this, you can that, but you can't fucking kill the people. What the fucking wrong with this, guys?
That's true. That's true. So far, the protests have been going for 5 days straight.
Of course.
And no cops have died yet. I just want to make that clear. Protesters are not killing cops.
Yeah, they only torturing these vehicles and the facilities, and they tortured the Avondale store where George was murdered, accused for $20 fake. That store is gone. Mm-hmm. And this guy is gone too.
The guy who owns the store.
Yeah, because he called the cops on him.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can't blame that store owner.
Yeah, but like...
There was a guy who came in with fake money.
No, just one.
Buying his stuff.
Just one. And maybe this guy went to something store and they give him this fake money to his wallet. And he didn't even know this is how fake money. And this guy actually was popular on YouTube, this George. He was speaking.
For what?
He's speaking like about the goods.
He was speeching about the goods?
Yeah, like my one guy is Prince, called Prince. He always talk how good his life, do everything.
Okay.
And he have him on his fucking podcast, and he was talking yesterday. I was on YouTube. How George was talking about doing goods to the people. So that's unbelievable. He was like,
you cannot read this or hear this anywhere.
No, I was watching yesterday on, that's what I said, how he was sitting and said, oh fuck. And he was on the Prince. Look, if I go
he
to...
He was on Prince.
Prince is the big guy who always talk.
Prince is a big guy who talks.
You know, like a motivation, good speaker, he always say, think about your parents or something. I don't know, you're watching him, but I'm always following him.
Well, I know Prince sings Purple
No,
Rain,
not this Prince,
and
is
he
that.
died a while ago. So I don't know who this other Prince is.
I'm gonna try find this is on my thing. Where is her shirt?
Very interesting. But yeah, in the United States, they're fucking up pretty bad.
Here, Prince motivation. This guy.
Let me see this guy. Prince EA.
See, and it's George is here.
Okay, let's play George. Let's hear George.
Our young generation is clearly lost, man. Clearly lost, man. Like, I don't even know what to say no more, man. Like, you youngsters just going around, just busting guns in crowds, kids getting killed, you know, and it's clearly the generation after us, man, that's so lost, man. You know, man, I came into Houston and a nigga told me, yeah, Floyd, that young nigga the truth, man, right there, because he could bust a gun. Man, I knew it was crazy. Then a nigga my age saying this here, man. You know what I'm saying? And condoning this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like half them young niggas shooting them guns go home and they knees shaking at night. But they don't show it to nobody because, you know, they ain't tough then. Hey, man, come on home, man. One day it's going to be you and God. You going up or you going down. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be it. And any nigga don't like this message, especially nigga my age, man, fuck you right now. My heart hurt.
See?
I just woke up.
Yeah, so that was a video of George... What is it, George Floyd?
Yeah, his name. Yeah,
George I have it written down. George Floyd talking. This is what he looks like. That's him. That was just talking in that video. Yeah.
On the Prince motivation guy. Yeah.
But people are.
And he was complaining about that violence, and now what they're doing instead he's deaf. They're doing exactly what he said. Don't do it.
Don't do. Yeah.
See, unbelievable.
This is the hypocrisy.
And he died for
that's
this.
Happening.
He died, innocent guy.
Yeah.
See, I told you with this $20 bill, I think so even Jimmy Kimmel said. How? Maybe he didn't even know he had this bill because it's like going.
Yeah, it circulates.
Yeah, and then fucking you don't know who was 5 minutes ago and he didn't check and give him money. He went to different store and pay money. Look the same to me, fucking. And then the stupid fucking retard who have Annandale store, maybe he was hit so many fake money, he gets sick and he run away, call cops on him. But the cops overreacting, so fucking whoa. Maybe if he said, why you put fake money? And he said, this is fake money? I have more money. Check this. If you just take this 20 and take this 20 away.
I don't know. When
Crazy.
when I was in the United States and I would go to like gas stations and stuff, they had special tools to check if money was fake. or not.
Everywhere is that.
They don't have that in Canada. Like
Yeah, we have it here.
you barely see in Canada. Trust me, you go to the States, it's crazy. They have the fucking special lights.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
fucking paint the money with like invisible marker. So what they do is they have like in the States they have like a clear marker, like a glow in the dark marker,
Yeah.
and they fucking paint the money with glow in the dark scratches on it. So that way when the money starts circulating to like other people, they check on the ultraviolet light or whatever,
Yeah,
the glow in the dark light, and they see that it's real money because someone marked it as real money. So you have marked money. That's what they do in the States
Oh, okay, whatever.
with cash,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So to me, it doesn't make sense. Like he was able to pay, and then he left the store, and then after he realized it was fake money,
No, the guy called.
he would have known on the spot if it was fake money.
No. The guy, he gave to the guy.
Yeah.
He left,
Okay.
and the guy checking said, "Fuck." So he called the cops because the George was still outside.
Yeah.
And they sneak out, run away, and fucking beat him up. I see how they beat him up. Oh my god.
But
I watched video. Ridiculous. First they beat him up. They beat him up how he was dead.
Mhm.
They left him, put in the back seat. They tried. He was thinking he pretending, and they beat him up.
Mhm.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, there was 3 strikes that caused these riots and mayhem in the United States, and it's wild what's happening over there. I think one of the main reasons this shit happened was because Donald Trump closing the country because of coronavirus, because 40 million people are already unemployed in the United States of America right now, and they can't, and he promised everyone stimulus
40
checks.
million people?
40 million, yeah.
Almost all blacks.
Yeah,
Unemployed.
yeah, and they already said that with the stimulus checks, half of the people still haven't gotten stimulus checks yet from the president, even though he promised everyone $1,200. No one got it yet, and it's forcing people to steal because they lost their jobs. You force them to get fired. You promise them money, then deliver on the money. And they have no choice but to loot and steal shit from stores because how else are they going to make money now? They're not qualified to work anywhere else like these people. And they don't have the education level to go and get a they can't even go to school to get a new diploma because you shut down all schools too in the United States. So they can't even better themselves, period. They're stuck. You have 40 million people stuck in a shithole because what he caused. And that's what was the leading horse in this situation was him doing that. And then on top of that, there was 3 stages with this race stuff. And the first one, which was strike 1, which was with this guy Ahmaud Arbrey,
Yes.
who was 25 years old jogging through the streets of Georgia in his normal neighborhood with the same neighbors for years. He gets hunted down by a guy named Gregory and Travis McMichael, a father and son, who were charged with aggravated assault and felony murder on February 23rd, 2020. They shot this man in the street, and people videotaped it, and it went online. I just want to make that clear on how these protests started. Strike number 1 was on video of Ahmaud Arbrey getting killed by 2 white males. And he was a black man jogging. So his final moments were filmed and put online. So people saw this video.
And they see the same thing they see George died too.
So they see this video
Get angry.
of Ahmed getting killed, and people are like, okay, this is fucked up. We need to express that these two guys should go to jail. So people protested, signed petitions online, and then finally Gregory and Travis got their charges, which was aggravated assault and felony murder on this guy. Okay? Ahmaud Arbrey. Arbrey, yeah. So he was the first guy. That was strike number 1. Strike number 2 was a guy named Travis Miller. Do you know who Travis Miller is?
That was after this guy running?
Yeah.
No.
Strike number 2, Travis Miller. He was a delivery man for like Amazon, UPS,
So he died too?
in Oklahoma, okay?
Yeah.
And what happened was someone ordered a package in a gated community.
Yes, he have a gate code. He went inside.
He had the guy in the gated community gave him the code.
He drive in.
Drive
load
in.
the package. Yeah.
Yeah, delivered it to him. And then when he goes to leave, a white man blocks the road and starts questioning why this black delivery guy is in his private neighborhood for no reason.
Yeah.
So then Travis Miller starts filming it. Okay? He's an Oklahoma delivery man, so he starts filming because he's getting held against his will in this private neighborhood now, and he's freaking out because it's an old white male, looks like he's in between his 50s or 60s, decides to park his car, block it, the private road, which is one way in, one way out, and starts questioning him, saying, why are you in my neighborhood? Where it clearly shows that Travis Miller was going to deliver a package to someone that they ordered, whatever it was. And that this white man thought that this black guy was in the neighborhood for some other reason.
Yeah, but it was big truck.
Yeah, and it has no label on it, it's just a big truck. It's like a third-party delivery service.
Well, they're renting, like this guys
Yeah.
who deliver here have a radar, and they rent the trucks, and if it need to be delivered, they jump to the truck and deliver it.
Yeah, so this guy is already being an essential worker. There's coronavirus everywhere. He's delivering a package to someone's house, and this white guy just blocks him.
So what happened after?
So what happened was the Travis Miller starts filming it. He starts streaming it on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
The guy holds him for half an hour. The Travis Miller never gets out of his truck, never takes his seatbelt off, never attacks the guy, nothing.
Okay, so what happened?
Okay, I'm trying to explain the story.
Oh,
this
son.
is a 1 hour fucking
I
show.
know, but I'm anxious what happened.
Like,
Because I
fuck.
see this video to the moment how this guy say, hey man, I have a code, how I went here. Move it. And he said, I'm going to call the cops. Okay, call the cops. And that's it, I finished watching.
So the white guy tries to go,
They blocked him, yeah.
so the white guy goes hardcore white on him and goes, this is a private neighborhood. I pay for the maintenance on the street. I pay for the gate. I pay for this. I pay for that. And Travis Miller is like, good for you. You pay for everything. Awesome. I'm not here for you. There's another person who also pays for this neighborhood who ordered a package from me. And he gave me the gate code, and I'm delivering the package.
To his house, yeah.
To his house, right? So now he's explaining it to the white guy, and now there's a second white guy who shows up. Now he puts his car behind the other car that's blocking his delivery van, and it's a whole shit show.
Okay.
So now there's a second white guy coming at him and questioning him in the awesome private neighborhood in Oklahoma. I want to explain, Oklahoma is where Tiger King is from. Shows you where they make their millions of dollars from over there. They're highly educated people.
Yes.
Okay? So, these rich Oklahomans
Oklahomans
in their private neighborhood literally start questioning a guy who's literally wearing a uniform, driving a delivery truck, delivering a package. Has the code.
Why does white people go to this address where he delivered, confirm that the guy ordered, and let him go?
Because they know that the neighborhood is all white. And they know that it's a gated community.
Yeah, but...
And they know black people don't come in.
Yeah, but fuck, how you know what kind of car driver coming, pick it up, bring...
That's what they were questioning him.
Yeah.
They're like, holy shit, there's a black guy in the neighborhood. Why is he here?
Oh.
What is he bringing? He's bringing cocaine to the guy? He's bringing marijuana to the guy?
No, okay, so what happened?
What happened? They let him go after.
Fine.
Because the white people called...
You scared me. I didn't know the third black guy
No,
died.
because what happened was the white guys called the cops on him.
Yeah, that's good, and he was happy he called the cops.
Yeah.
Because called the cops. I remember that moment he screamed.
So then he called the cops, and he's like, I'm just doing my job. I delivered a package to this guy. He gave me the code. Cops are like, okay, you're good. There's nothing wrong happened. But they just held him against his will in this private neighborhood because he was a black delivery driver. And if it was a white delivery driver, they probably would have not done anything. They probably would have waved to him and say, hey, what's up, Bob? How's it going, Bob?
You hit me, Bob.
Yeah.
Now you die.
Bob, did you bring my package of dildos? I've been waiting for those for 3 weeks.
What is the guy's name was? It was not Bob. Travis.
Travis is the black guy.
The guy who drives.
Yeah.
Truck, yeah.
But I'm saying, like, if they saw a white delivery driver,
Yeah, Bob the
they
builder.
would be like, oh, you have my auto blow machines ready?
Exactly. Exactly. Some kind of flashlight fucking with motor.
Yeah, you got my strap on for my wife to fuck me in the ass?
I'm going closer though.
Yeah. Do you got my Vaseline for my anus so my wife fucks me in the anus? In the anus.
So yeah, that's...
So that was strike number 2. And that video went online and went viral. And people were sharing and protesting. Then then he got fired. I believe he got fired from his job.
Who? Travis?
Travis, or there was another 2 delivery guys. Yeah,
No.
someone got fired from their job. I remember this.
For what?
Someone they got fired by that delivery company because they caused because of the white people kept calling in complaining.
Oh, that's not the
Then-
Travis was okay.
Then they did a GoFundMe and they raised $400,000 for this guy. And then I believe FedEx actually offered them a job after. Because FedEx was explaining they weren't direct employees with FedEx. They were like a third party that worked with FedEx.
Oh, not Amazon.
Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
FedEx offered them a job. I could be mixing up stories.
But
There might have been another black guy who was getting questioned by white people delivering, But, this Travis Miller, I believe, was strike 2. Strike 2 was basically with these black delivery guys. They were attacking, white people were questioning them and attacking them for no reason.
How I know people, black people, who do a job. Like I have inspector for compaction for construction sites. Black. I have inspector health department. I know he's black. And they very proud what they accomplish and they so good with they doing. It's amazing. Like they really know what they doing. They know everything. You ask them, they have answer on every question.
Mm-hmm.
You see white fucking inspector fucking sleeping in a car all day and say, good enough.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like some black people really work hard, became like have a management position or even a control position. They're very good what they're doing. They're doing by the book.
Yeah.
And it should be everything like that.
Yeah, but there's also white guys that go by the book.
No, that's
Mexican
true.
guys,
Yeah, exactly.
Asian guys.
Yeah, but what I find out from my experience, even how we was working in greenhouse, we have one black guy who was like so good worker. I forgot his name. And he was thankful he working and everything. But we have another black guy who fucking walk like slow motion.
Okay.
And we can do nothing to him.
Yeah.
We say go faster.
Mm-hmm.
He Say, I'm going fast I can.
Yeah.
And he was going like this.
Like a turtle?
Look.
Yeah, I'm looking. It was very fast. Wow.
It take him 20 minutes from lunchroom
Mm-hmm.
to wherever he was working.
Yeah.
Then was coffee break, so he just turned around. And the best is 5 o'clock in the evening where he leave home. It was
Yeah.
like this, 4:49.
Mm-hmm.
5. And we can do nothing about. He was like, what do you call? You know, like seasonal. He come from Jamaica.
Okay. Yeah.
And he don't give a shit. He was like almost 7 feet tall,
Okay.
and he was just walk like a slow motion, and we have to play like we don't see that.
Yeah.
Because if you do something to him, so Tony honor, he always say give him job right beside the. How he go to washroom, the same thing, half hour.
Half an hour washroom breaks. That's a common thing. Oh yeah. What'd you
Yeah,
find on
exactly.
washroom breaks? Go tell us, Google.
But like I said, some people were so nice to work with. Some people, but that's everywhere is like this. But fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, I worked with a white Jamaican guy.
Why?
Yeah, he was a white guy who was half Jamaican, and he had like dreadlocks that fucking touched his ankles.
Oh, okay.
And he was one of the laziest fucking workers I've ever worked with. It was amazing. I couldn't believe like this guy.
There's some people slow.
No, they're not slow.
Maybe he don't know he's slow compared to your
So-
standards.
No. So if you work in a kitchen,
Yeah.
you just have to be efficient, right? So if you have a grill that could fit 20 burgers and you get 10 orders of burgers, you should be able to cook all 10 burgers at the same time,
Yes.
right?
He put one on milk.
Yes. And he's cooking one burger at a time,
That's good.
type of guy.
But he spent time customize one burger for his client, so it's the best.
No.
If you have 10, it's like, wow, maybe this one is not
The
done
guy
right,
was
this-
so lazy.
Okay, I'm just joking.
He was like this. I'll give you $40. Let me go home early. I want to go party tonight. I want to go to the nightclub downtown. I'll give you $40.
And what you said, 50.
No.
No, I'm kidding, but
No, I was just like to him, if you don't want to work,
just go.
you're not forced to be here.
Yeah.
I'm not your boss. You don't want to work? Don't work. That's not my problem.
And when he
It makes me look better.
Yeah, that's true.
And it makes you
Look like shit.
look like a piece of shit.
Exactly.
So that doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
So I told him, I was like, listen, fucker, okay? You want to go party? Go party. I don't give a fuck. You don't have to give me money. And he's like, okay. And he would like show up for 3 hours, show up late, work from like 6 to 9 p.m. And then he's like, I'm going to go party, bye. And just walk out and leave.
He didn't punch, no?
Huh?
How's...
Yeah, there's punch.
Oh, okay.
But like also like my boss is kind of, he doesn't like he doesn't want to, my boss has a problem where he can't tell people to their face why they're fucking up
Mm-hmm.
because he's also technically an employee.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think he's always scared that people might go to HR and be like, my boss told me I'm a lazy fat sack of shit, or like I'm like a lazy this.
Yeah.
right?
So
So he plays it like
game.
very safe. Very safe.
So he covered for him maybe sometime.
No, so we kept telling him, we're like, listen, this guy
It's not good.
is pretty
Party guy.
pretty lazy worker,
Yeah.
leaving early and all this shit. So his answer was just not to schedule him and not put him on the schedule. So when the guy came in to work, he was just like, oh, I don't have any shifts next week. And I'm like, no, you don't.
We're not busy.
Yeah. And then that's how you know a workplace is trying to get rid of you. When you show up and you look at the schedule and your hours keep going lower and lower and lower, because then it forces you to look for another job. That's what a lot of businesses do,
Mm-hmm.
right? But he was a white Jamaican guy. Pretty lazy guy. I also worked with an English guy who was like the biggest asshole on planet Earth. named Stuart. He was fucking an asshole.
Oh, Stuart.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can do.
Yeah, Stuart was the fucking... That guy should be fucking... He should drive off a bridge at this point.
Why? What's wrong with this?
Oh, that guy had such an ego. It was unfucking believable, the ego he had.
Like what example?
So, we had a little Armenian guy.
Yes.
He was the head guy on the kitchen line.
Yes.
So he's directing everyone what to do. Right? So he reads the order and you direct, you tell people what to do, right? So
Do the burger, do the
so
french
he
fries,
goes
do this.
so he goes there's like crab cakes or something.
Yeah.
So like me, I would be doing crab cakes and shit, salads, whatever. And then he'd call and he would say, Stewie, you got a carbonara pasta you gotta make. And then he would turn and he's like, my name is not fucking Stewie. And then he's like, oh, okay, sorry, Stewie, that's my bad. And he's like, no, my name is fucking Stuart. You fucking call me Stuart. And then the Armenian guy's like, holy shit, what's up this fucking asshole?
Yeah, that's crazy. Some people, you have this fucking.
Because I've been, like...
Even yesterday, remember?
But people...
As,
people made nicknames for me. Like, I had the nickname, like, Cheetos when I worked. Because, like, I would eat fucking Cheetos every day at work. For, like, 2 years straight.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, you get nicknames.
Yeah, the stock of the cheeses went up.
Worked with a guy named John. His name is not John. like that's not his real name. Like, people call you Peter. Your real name's not Peter.
This?
No, it's the bullshit Polish Peter.
No, but I have two.
But I'm saying, like, people call
Two
you
names.
a new name, but it's not your name.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? People call me Granchi. That's not my name.
Yes, it is. I
But,
give you this guy.
like, you know what I mean? People make up names for people to make it easier to remember.
Yeah.
But he was ego tripping. Like, he's like, you have to call me fucking Stuart. My name is Stuart. And it's like, Jesus Christ. And then, like, he would force me to, like, move my car in the parking lot because he didn't like where I parked. He would, like, stand in the parking lot and, like, threaten me. And he'd be like, move your fucking car, piece of shit. You can't fucking park there.
But who was he in the kitchen?
He was like just doing pastas. He was
why
like one
you,
of the.
Why you was scared of him?
I wasn't scared of him.
Yeah, but why he treat you like that? You can say
Because-
fuck you to him and walk away?
Because there's people you work with who are just fucking assholes.
Yeah, but did you say like, I don't see nothing wrong with my car, go fuck yourself and go home, do
No,
what
I laughed because I thought he was joking. And I went to go walk inside and he's like, I'm not fucking joking.
And what happened now then?
And I was like, okay, I'm moving my car. I moved it. I'm like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Because you know why? Because when you work in a kitchen, there's a bunch of giant knives everywhere. And when you work in restaurants, there's a lot of restaurant workers are fucked in the head and psychos. A lot of them.
Oh. Okay.
They're either alcoholics,
Yeah. So
drug addicts.
Let the stupid believe that he won.
Yeah, so
That's it.
you have to tell the stupid people
What he wanna hear.
what he wants to hear.
I know. I have
because
like this
they
guy.
can't choose to be wrong.
Yeah, I have this guy too. And
Right.
I could knock him down, no problem, but I couldn't knock him because it was workplace. And then I gonna tell him whatever he ask,
Yeah.
I fucking just said, yeah, you're right.
Because
And I have to apologize for stuff what he did wrong.
Yeah.
So I apologize to him so he feel good. He said, see, I told you, fucking you was stupid. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. And inside my head.
Because
oh,
eventually-
man, when I gonna meet you somewhere fucking not in this place?
Mm-hmm. So eventually, they quit anyways because they're never happy.
Yeah,
They always
yeah.
find something that makes them mad and they complain, right?
Uh,
So that-
nobody pronounce my name right.
Yeah. So
And they park cars not the place I want.
So, like, this is basically kind of what's happening with these protesters now. These are kind of uneducated, stupid people
No, I
who
understand.
think they're doing the right thing, but they're not.
No, it's protesters. What they do in protest and run away. Behind them, 2/3 is fucking looters.
Yeah.
Because they see opportunity, use this shit to personal gain.
Yeah, so when people think these are peaceful protests happening in the States, they're not. They're fucking very violent.
Very bad.
They're
looking.
destroying buildings,
Everything.
cars,
Unbelievable.
shutting down highways. For what? for not. It's at the end of the day, it's no laws are gonna change. You can't change ideas in people's heads, and that you're just causing anarchy and burning your own city and country and destroying it. For what? Exactly.
In the name of the George.
Yeah.
Which George said, do not do that when we play this video.
Yeah, there's literally a video.
What he's saying about this, what they're doing now.
Is George literally has a video saying don't
bring the guns
Don't
and
do
everything.
violence on each
call
other.
him, yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
what they're doing
because
now,
what people don't realize is black people going and attacking black cops, and it's black people fighting black people on the streets, and it's people of color. Like a lot of cops are people of color, and it's protesters fucking fighting their own people for no reason. It's so hypocritical at this point and disgusting that they're just destroying their land. It's horrible. But with the strike number 3 is obviously the man of the hour, George Floyd, who there is a new video that has been posted of George Floyd on the internet. The new video appears to show 3 police officers kneeling on George Floyd. So they have a separate video from a restaurant security camera from across the street where they show the 3 cops trying to throw him into like the SUV in the back seat,
yeah,
and trying to throw him in. He's resisting. It's like a 7-minute video. So they're
beat him up.
So the first like 10 minutes of the situation was they're trying to load him to the police car, which they can't because he's resisting. So basically the one cop snapped and threw him on the ground and started kneeling on him.
Which you have handcuffs on.
Yeah, but in this video it shows the 3 other cops trying so hard to do their job, load him into the fucking backseat of this SUV to properly process him, and he kept refusing and fighting them, and making their job difficult. But also, because the first video showed the officer, which was Derek Chauvin, whatever the fuck his name is. I think it's Chauvin. It's pronounced Chauvin. He was the one in the video. They showed him kneeling on his neck and choking him to death with his knee. That was the first video. Second video shows the incident before that, where 3 officers are literally trying to load George Floyd into the police car normally, and that they think it's going to be a good defense in court for these 3 other police officers because it shows them that they were doing their job properly and that George Floyd was aggressively resisting them for 10 minutes straight before the other man started choking him to death.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's what happened. But the Chauvin guy was charged with 3rd-degree murder and manslaughter.
It's just picture
And-
showing how he was kneeling.
Yeah, so that was the video. They were trying to load him into the car, the new video. The 3 cops were trying to load him into the car, basically.
See, new video appearance to show George Floyd be kneeling of 3 officers.
Yeah. So,
Then they try put him in the car.
yeah, they tried to put him in
Yeah,
the
but
car,
he
and he
didn't.
kept resisting and trying to escape from them and running. Right? If he was, like, in that situation, if George was doing it proper, he would have went in the cop car, went to the police station, explained, oh, I didn't know I had fake money, do a police report, and then go home.
Yeah.
Right? I think in this situation, it was 50-50. I think the one cop was wrong for choking him to death and killing him. But I also believe that the other 3 cops who watched the other cop kill him, they were trying to do their job and he was resisting. That was strike 3. It was a very blurry picture, that whole situation. So then, because of these 3 strikes, you're out. The riots begin in the United States of America. Tens of thousands of people took the streets for 5 nights in a row of protesting in 25 major cities across America. Okay?
Yes.
In New York City, 2 police cars were set on fire.
Yes.
I don't know what that helps with Black Lives Matter, but okay. I didn't realize burning police cars have to do with Black Lives Matter. But okay. In Philadelphia, this was the thing that really caught my attention, okay?
Mm-hmm.
In Philadelphia, they tried to attempt to topple and set fire to a statue of Mayor Frank Rizzo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who this man is. Why in Philadelphia they decided we're gonna go and try to light a statue on fire?
Mm-hmm.
Makes no sense to me. Can you ask Google who Frank Rizzo is?
Hey Google, who is Frank Rizzo?
According to Wikipedia, Francis Lazaro Rizzo Sr. was an American police officer and politician.
Oh, because he was politician and police officer.
Oh, he was it's a statue of a police officer.
Wow.
Oh, that's gonna help with Black Lives Matter. Let's burn the statue of a police officer. Okay. Very interesting. So, because of these protests, okay, the police have arrested nearly 1,669 people in 22 U.S. cities since Thursday. So, cops have been arresting people because people are just blatantly attacking cops for no reason. I already have videos set up I'm going to put in this, by the way.
I just want to show you this video where I told you, remember?
Which video? The new one?
Yeah, I see
Of
that.
George Floyd?
No, with the cops in New York City who round the people off.
Yeah. And then people were also protesting in front of the White House, marching over there. They were chanting Black Lives Matter, I Can't Breathe, and No Justice, No Peace. Which, I don't like that last saying. That last saying doesn't make sense to me. Why would justice equal to peace? Like,
No, that's what it is. Justice is peace.
but what
But
do you,
then it's
what does that mean? That doesn't make sense.
No, justice mean. It's just some kind of rules will make people safe. So you have to follow the rules.
Okay.
So justice is when you break the rules, you became punished for this what you did.
Yes.
So justice brings peace.
So why?
But what they did was not justice, was just murder, was not helping, was over justice, like I said. Unnecessary force would cause the guy dead.
But then why would tens of thousands of people light buildings on fire, which is breaking the law?
This was big
Lighting
thing with
cop-
Twitter with the retired president say, when the looting starts, shooting start.
Yeah.
Who say that? Joe Biden say, the
Yeah.
president, vice president. He said on interview, he said, this is no president fucking say like this shit.
Mm-hmm.
That you put more fire to the fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
If you're gonna say now you give it them army, say if they start looting you can shoot them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what he said. Oh, that was saying long time ago. He said no, that was terrible saying.
Yeah.
When the looting starts, shooting starts. That's what in Russia happened.
Mm-hmm.
Every country, like we have a riot. We have a 1973 big fucking riots in. We have a where the Solidarność start. We have in Poland. We have where they build up the ships. We have I think it was 1973. Yeah, was big strike.
Okay.
And fucking army get fucking permission to shoot people.
Mm-hmm.
And they fucking whacked poor protesters with AK-47.
Mm-hmm.
So that was terrible. And it was going on and on to the last guy die from that fucking generals, whatever, who ordered shooting people in a fucking protest. We have this one. Czechoslovakia have the same time in 1968. The Russians got helping fucking take the big riot, and they fucking have tanks and everything and start running the Czechoslovakians. It was terrible. So that's what I'm saying. You can't shoot the people.
But I'm saying with protests, like every year they do a women's march, where like 1 million women protest in every city across America. I don't remember ever seeing them lighting buildings on fire to get their points across.
No.
I've never seen these women fucking throw fireworks at the White House to get their point across. I don't see these women fucking light cop cars on fire to get their point across.
Always big events like that gonna make politicians change finally something.
But I'm saying
it's gonna be changed in a situation where cops holding. The guys was saying, if you go to different countries, you don't see the cops have fucking unbelievable guns and everything, self-weapon, like army. Only army can have fucking unbelievable guns. If you go to the cops, even here, like in our city, I remember how the one guy alarm went off and cops came to me and said what I'm doing here. I'm saying delivery shit, and I look in his fucking cruiser. He have a fucking M16 sitting right over there, right to the roof, hook up on a rack on a normal cruiser. And I'm like, whoa, when they got M16s fucking in the cruisers?
Where is this?
Here.
Okay.
I know the gun. I ran away because I said, no, I'm just delivery, blah, 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 blah. I'm always delivery. I have a coat. The same thing, like this black guy. I have a coat with a gate and everything. But the alarm went off, so they ran away, surround everybody. I have like 3 different cruisers. And they have to calling him. He was in Florida at that moment, so he resetting, and he said, yeah, he always delivery, blah, 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 let me go. But then I was talking to the cop, and I looking inside, and I see the fucking M16 by the seat. I'm like, wow. Yeah. Normal cruiser. We didn't know what they have in the cruisers. It's ridiculous what kind of guns they have.
Yeah, and now that gun is illegal because Justin Trudeau banned all assault rifles in Canada.
Maybe that's gonna find it, but you don't know. Maybe military and cops can have guns.
Oh, they get an exception?
No, you don't know.
That's justice?
Yeah, I know.
Let's do different rules for different people?
Should be.
Even though all people should be equal in the country?
Yeah, I know, but should be only...
Interesting.
No. Should be only tactical service like SWAT or... tactic special thing only on these special guns, but not normal cops. Just normal fucking protecting for your life. If you have, normal. Yeah. What do you call the revolver, whatever gun? 6 single shots, so you have to reload.
Sure.
That should be like that.
Yeah.
So it's less people can die because you have to reload it, so they have more time to disappear.
Yeah.
Because if you have automatic, that's it. They were been showing. Yesterday or 2 days ago in Toronto was fucking a hit and run. Black gangs was fighting. Yep. And the kid was fucking shooting with gun, but have a fucking magazine would have 32 bullets to the normal gun. Yeah. Hook up some Mickey Mouse made. But he was shooting, and they hit some woman over there. They was loading kids and everything was like in the middle of the fucking night. 1 o'clock a.m. I mean p.m. How people go to parks and everything. They turn around and then they try hit each other. Fucking, it's crazy. Some kind of rapper make video. Yeah. That's what happened. I don't know. There was Toronto. Or yeah, that's what happened. And they were showing everything what was going on. I'm like, oh my god! You see this women holding the kid, start running, and they were shooting, and no shoot, and fucking they missed. And you see how they missed, how shooting like poof poof on the sidewalk going straight to the woman, and she twisted. Unbelievable. There's only one woman gets shot, but she recovered, so nobody was dead, eventually. But you see it, how the guy was pull up the gun from the rapper group and fucking start shooting, and you see this magazine was so long like crazy, and running, don't even look where, just running and shooting to this guy who tried to shoot them from the car. Yeah. It's terrible, fucking. We're living in crazy world. Life is so fucking pressure. Why you wanna die?
Why you want to destroy it?
Why you want to kill somebody?
That's what doesn't
what
make sense.
the
to me.
fuck is going on with this? That's what I said. Should be no guns.
It should be peaceful protest too.
No. And should be,
Yeah.
if you have a gun, you go for 10 years to the jail. Fuck. That's it. So then, if they catch you with the gun, it will be no worth it to you got it. No fucking, oh, lawyer. No, automatically without prosecutor, you're going, if they find the gun with you, you're going for 10 years to the jail.
That's already is a law. It doesn't work.
No, it's
Yeah, it is.
it's work.
If you have a firearm in your vehicle or on your possession without a permit,
Yeah.
you get like 10 years jail
No,
time.
I think it was like 2 or something for probation.
Well, you could fight it, but like
that's what I'm saying. It should be 10
like
years.
the rapper T.I. went to jail for fucking 2 years. He had a gun on him.
He going again
They
to the
could-
jail?
No, but that's what happened to him before.
Yeah, but that's
I'm pretty sure Meek Mill he was on 10 years probation, and the last like 2 months
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they caught him with a gun on him, and he was gonna go to jail again.
It's terrible. I'm non-stop saying there's too stupid people for guns. How I was in the army, I see the same shit. Like some people should not have guns. Because this fucking Ritter, you never know, he's gonna snap and fucking shoot you.
All I know is that answering with violence doesn't solve anything.
We know they're mad, but the shit have to stop. Because it's
we
going too
know-
far.
We know, yeah, that's the thing. We know you're mad, and guess what? Shit happens. You have no control on the situation. No one did. It was something that this cop chose to do, and he might have thought he was doing the right thing, but clearly wasn't. And that's how it goes. And for the answer to this man's death is to go and destroy buildings, destroy cop cars, and cause anarchy on your own place where you live.
So guess what?
Is
if
not
in,
the
in
answer.
the future you call 911 and the guy don't get on the time because he have no car.
Yeah. And that, because now you're causing riots in the city, and then maybe there's like a woman being raped in a building or something, and she's trying to call the cops to be rescued. Just remember, you protesters are blocking the street for officers to do their job and stop these other crimes from happening because of your selfish viewpoints on it. It's sad that a white man killed a black man. It happens. But also black people kill white people too. And also black people kill black people too. And also Asian people kill Asian people
What
too.
have to be done, it's more fucking videos and how you going to any call, you should be press live feed and some officer have to look and say, no, that's enough force, stop it or back off. So you make no more decision yourself. You have to forward the decision to the officer.
Mm-hmm. And I'm saying
So in this situation probably will be back off, you on his neck or something. So smarter will say get the fuck out of here. If you know do it, you automatically fire. So you have to do it. If it's nothing against danger to life, what the guy have, this one black cop said was 4 cops. The guy was on the ground. What are you gonna do? Why you have to be on his neck? You have under control. What are you gonna fight? What are you gonna run? So that's what I'm saying. And they supposed to be first responders. What they do? They kill him first. Even they was saying there was a firefighter woman say you choking him, and the cops screaming to her, "I know what I'm doing." Because cops getting cocky with this shit always.
But that's not the big picture here. The big picture now, people are protesting Black Lives Matter, and these riots are being caused because of a movement, Black Lives Matter. And I'm saying, if you want Black Lives to matter, you would not answer in the same way as the cop did, which was threaten people's lives. And that's what these protesters are doing. You're threatening other innocent people's lives for some made-up picture in your head, thinking that we're all separated. But we're all human. None of us are separated. We're all human. It's that simple. So I'm saying to protesters in the United States of America, I'm not there. I don't live in that country. But from looking from the outside, looking in, it's not right what's happening. And
You're just hurting yourself.
and you're just hurting your own people and hurting yourself. But in the end, they're all the same people. You're all citizens of the United States of America. You're all the same people. And causing war, civil war on yourself is not going to fix anything.
Exactly. It's just gonna be worse and worse.
Yeah.
Peace and love.
That's what we need. Peace and love. And that's it.
Stay safe.
And stop burning buildings.
And fucking it's hot enough.
Yeah.
Throw some ice.
Yeah.
Peace.